So today I'm going to teach you basics of Abacus, how to add and subtract on Abacus, how to read the beats on Abacus. Okay, so just let's have a look. This is our Abacus. Okay, first thing what you have to see is this is our middle bar. Okay, in this you can see dots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You always have to start with the middle dot. In this case, we have 5 dots. We are going to start from the middle one, the third one. Okay. Every down row, it has 4 beats, right? And on top of it, it has 1 beat. Now, talking about this one, these 4 beats, the value is 1, 1 each. All the beats in the down values 1, 1 each. How? Now see, if I am putting just 1 beat up, the value is 1. If I'm putting one more beat up, the value becomes 2. How to? 1 and 1, 2. If I'm putting one more beat up, the value becomes 3. How 3? 1, 2, and 3. If I'm putting one more beat up, the value becomes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, I'm explaining. First of all, have a look on middle bar. Okay. See the dots, how many dots you have on your abacus. It's not like every time you'll have 5 dots only. Sometimes you can get 4 dots also. So in case of 5 dots, you have to start from the third dot. Okay. So in case of 4 dots, you can start with the second dot. Okay. Yeah. So since we have 5 dots, we are starting from the third dot. So there are 4 beats in the down. All the beats in the down values 1, 1 each. If I'm putting one bead up, the value is 1. If I'm putting one more bead up, the value becomes 2. 1 and 1, 2. If I'm putting one more bead up, the value becomes 3. 1, 1, 1, 3. If I'm putting one more bead up, the value becomes 4. Now talking about the top one. This is 5. Okay. This bead value is 5. If I'm just putting the top bead down, the value is 5. Okay. So now, as you can see, there is no bead in the value. No bead is touching this middle bar. So you will say that there is no value on the abacus, or you will say 0 value. As soon as I'll put one bead up, it is touching the middle bar. It is showing the value on the abacus. Now it is 1 on abacus. Same way, if I'm putting this bead down and if I'm bringing the top bead down, the value is 5. Okay. This alone beat is 5. Okay, don't get confused. It's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No. Now there is no value, right? I'm just putting the top beat down and the value becomes 5 on abacus. So if someone asks you what is the value on abacus, you will say 5. Okay, so once again we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm bringing all the beats down. Now look at the top of the abacus. This is 5, right? So I'm just bringing this beat down, then this becomes 5. Now till here you have understood. Now I'm going to explain you how to read both the beats together. Like suppose if I'm doing, now what will be the value? This is 5 and 1 is 6. So you will say 6, 5 and 1 becomes 6. If I'm bringing one more bead up, the value becomes, how much will be the value? The value will be 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Now if I'm putting this more bead up, then the value becomes 8. If I'm putting one more bead up, the value becomes 9. Okay. How? Look here once again. The top beat is 5. If I'm putting this beat down, then this becomes 5. If I'm putting one more beat up, this becomes 6. 5 and 1, 6. Now 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Now once again, now you have understood this how to read the abacus. Now one thing, which fingers to use on abacus. Okay. which fingers you will use to put the beads up and down. You have to be very much specific about it. We have specific fingers for that. So basically we have right hand, thumb and finger. If you want to put the beads up, you have to use your thumb. If you want to bring the beads down, you have to use your finger, index finger. Okay, how that goes? Now look here. See here, middle dot, right? I want to put one bead up. I'm using my right hand's thumb and putting one bead up. Again, if I want to put the bead up, I'll use my thumb and put the bead up. Then again I'll use my thumb and again I'll use my thumb. So basically, if you want to put the beads up, you have to use your right hand's thumb for putting the beads up. Okay. Now, if I want to put the beads down, okay, I'll use my right hand's finger to bring the beads down. How that works? -1, -2, 3, 4. Now, basically, you don't have any bead on abacus, right? So the value becomes 0. You have brought all the beads down. Now, talking about the fifth one also, it is same rule for the top bead also. So if you want to add 5, you have to use your finger. Why finger? Because you're bringing the top bead down, right? So you have to use your finger. So I'm using my finger for putting the bead down. Now the value is 5 on abacus. Okay. Now if I want to add 6, I have to add 1, right? So I'll just bring one bead up. Now this value becomes 6. Now 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Till here, I guess you have understood. Now one more thing I want to teach you. Now see, if you want to add 6, okay, meaning if you want to add beads, if you want to add numbers which includes both the beads, the top one as well as the down one, you will not use thumb and finger like that. You can use, it's not an issue, but you can use both the beads together, like bring both the beads together. How that happens? How do you pin someone? Right? Like this only, right? Same way, you will put the beads, you'll put your fingers on the beads which you have to bring together, and you'll just do pinch-in. Okay, how? If I want to add 6, I'll do like this. I'll simply do pinch-in and both the beads will come together and the answer is 6. Same for 7. See, for 8 and for 9. You do pinch-in. Now, if you want to minus the number, like suppose which includes both the numbers, okay, both the beads, the top one as well as the down one, same way you will do pinch out. Okay, for adding we were doing pinch in, and for subtracting we are doing pinch out. So how that works? You put your finger on the middle bar, okay, like this, and then simply open your fingers. This is known as pinch out. Okay, once again I'll teach you. If you want to add the numbers, you'll do pinch in. Okay, so you do pinch in, and if you want to minus the number, you will do pinch out. Okay, so what and all things I told you? We have 5 beads, 5 dots on abacus. Okay, we'll use the middle dot. We have 4 beads in the down and 1 bead on the top. All the 4 beads in the down values 1 1 each, and on the top it values 5. For adding the numbers, you will use, if you want to put the beads up, you will use your thumb, and if you want to bring the beads down, you will use your finger. Okay, like this. Thumb for putting the beads up and your finger for putting the beads down. Now, one more thing I have taught you. If you want to add the numbers which includes both the beads, the top one as well as the down one, you will do pinch in. Okay, like this, pinch in. Okay, and if you want to minus the number or you want to subtract the number, reduce the number, you will do pinch out. How? Like this. Simply put your finger on the middle bar, okay, thumb and the finger, and then just simply open up your thumb and the finger, and the number is subtracted. Okay, easy, right? Okay, now one more thing I want to teach you. Now all these 9 numbers we can count on our right hand finger also. How? You open your right hand. Okay, now how will you count? See, we have 5 numbers, but we can count 9 on this. How? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is the top bead. Remember, The top beat, the value was 5, right? We are including this one as the top beat. So this is 5. So if I'm opening the thumb and the finger, it means 5 and 1, 6, 7, 8. How 8? 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Once again we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the top beat, right? Don't get confused, okay? This is 5. Now, if you are opening one finger means 5 and 1, 6. Now, 5, 1, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So, this is all about one's place value. Okay? So, now if suppose, let's do 2-3 questions on our abacus. So, suppose if I want to add 5, I'll simply bring the beat down with my finger. Now, if I want to add 4, how will I add 4? I'll use my thumb and put 4 beats up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I have 9 on my abacus. If I want to minus 2, I'll simply bring 2 beats down like this. Now my answer is 7. Okay. Now if I want to minus 5, I'll use my thumb and put the beat up. So this becomes 2 now. Hope you have understood. Thank you.